not here to convince anybody of anything. 4 years of talking about someone over a few months of a friendship is an obsession.
Well, ho, these are your own words, and these are also your words.
You don't know me or MM. I used to text her and a few others.
Oh, so you was friends with her? I mean, that's what you claim. You also claim this.
I know how Befugs gets treated. I've been on a few recorded phone calls.
Oh, is that so? So let me get this straight. You was not only texting with this bitch at one time, you also talked on the phone with her as well? I mean, 'cause your ass was acting like you was going to drop texts.
I can drop a bunch of text messages to prove how stupid you really look.
Well, we know you was following this bitch since at least 2020 because here you are talking about an incident that happened back then with Capone where he says,
I'm not the one sending fake tongues to people's houses. That was most likely you.
and you say,
It was probably you. Who the fuck brings that up out of nowhere? Well, I don't doubt it was you. You hated MM. I didn't back then. Creepy fuck.
he then says,
I was a mod when it happened, dummy. And I liked her, so desperate to deflect onto me.
and Blue Balls writes back,
No, you just accused me of something out of nowhere. That's not me deflecting. You seriously are a fucking creep. Get out of here before I block you. I supported MM, then you moron.
well, we know that shit ain't the truth, but we've established a timeline here. You claim you was friends with her, used to text with her, even been on some, quote, recorded calls, and you claim you supported her in 2020. You've said things like this on several occasions.
Because I used to talk to her. She has to leave to go live when they're home. She used to brag about being a shit mother. Now she lies. I know enough to know you never know what you're talking about. She's a stalker. She's got pictures of people's houses, looked up Laura's kids' college. Just stop.
So you was friends with this bitch at one time? That's what you have claimed many times, but wait.
4 years of talking about someone over a few months of friendship is an obsession.
According to you, these are your words, ho. You was allegedly friends with this bitch, and we know you've been talking about her and threatening to drop shit since at least 2022 when you started the Fresh Start account.
Makeup Mobster got the most views in months using my name in her title. Laughing my fucking ass off 'cause y'all subs are waiting for me to tell her about herself. It's coming. Receipts matter.
This shit been coming since 2022.
When I go live, honey, y'all are gonna look really stupid when I tell y'all to take a link and you don't come up. Y'all are the real cowards.
And here we are in 2025.
I'm gonna end up going live, candor up and everything to explain every lie in projection. It's so easy. It doesn't take 7 years to prove somebody is what she wants everyone to believe.
It doesn't take 7 years, but it be taking you almost 4 years now. And 4 years, according to you, is an obsession. But I'm still waiting for this.
Your lie-humanitary is coming soon. Your family has front seats. This wouldn't be possible without them. They gave me the glue, makes this all tie like a bow. No room to pick sides. You gone after this.
This is just some of the many threats this fucktard made over the last few years during her self-described obsession with a friend of a few months.
2025 and Leona the Beastmaker monster still stalking people.
Not for much longer. 2025 is gonna be her year.
Is that so, ho? The year is more than halfway over and you ain't done shit but make a bunch of empty threats to drop shit. Let's take a look at all of the threats you've made since you started your newest channel in July of 2024.
The 2 family members you have left you suck at word salads. If Melissa didn't bother me the first time, it's not gonna bother me the 100th or 200th time.
Is that so? Melissa, ha 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 ha.
I'm not scared of you. I have plenty on you and you're gonna see how many people really don't like you. You have a long list of enemies, that's about it. I know you're a psycho 24/7.
We is still waiting for all this quote, stuff you have. Where is it, ho?
Makeup Mobster the biggest victim on the internet. I don't make threats. That was a promise. If you wanna kick people who are down, I'm gonna kick you.
Oh, she a badass now. She gonna kick people through the internet. I ain't reading this whole shit, but here you can see again she alluding to the fact she gonna drop something.
They're gonna look real stupid real soon.
The only one who been looking real stupid is really you.
All the crazies come from one place. I'm glad this happened. Laura will pay her dues as usual, and Emmons gonna be exposed. You all do us the favor of encouraging her mania and psychopathic tactics. Please. It's been working.
That is true. All the crazies be hanging out on your page. Thank God they is the minority around here.
This is only the beginning. Buckle up. Emmons got the only shovel in this community and all eyes on her. No one's gonna be worried about covering up Emmons' truth but MM and her brainwashed subs. Anyone outside of that sees life differently. Your obsessions stick out. Subs turn and she's got a phone full of evil.
God, this shit is embarrassing.
Look up the word. I function very well without anyone on YouTube. I'll do this until MM's in Alicia's shoes. I won't be talking about her ever again after.
Ha 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 ha. She actually thought she was gonna run this bitch off YouTube. What an idiot.
I already said exactly what I'm doing. Sorry if you missed it. The Poor Me performance is almost over. I want to listen to her finish talking about accountability while she's done dirtier shit. She literally looks completely crazy as it is. Don't underestimate me.
This was from over a year ago and she still ain't done shit but post a bunch of useless clips and write a bunch of crazy bullshit.
I have receipts. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. We've been waiting for those receipts since 2022. Ho, where are they?
In due time. If I drop it, she'll know who it is. She's not gonna harass anyone to silence them. Got it? You can take it or leave it. Her shit parenting is on her own channel out of her own mouth. It's worse when you know her privately.
Ho, you ain't never had one conversation privately with this bitch. Who the fuck is you kidding? But I love all these lies you is telling.
If I need to get a life, so do you. I'm committed to putting out information, not obsessed. Subs can do what they want with it, but they can't play victim later, like you do now.
The only thing you is committed to is making yourself look like a lying sack of shit. The only thing you need to be committed to is a mental hospital.
You think Befugs hasn't been disposed of and pulled back in. MM is a batshit crazy rage-filled bichon. I have indisputable proof. I'm not doing this for personal gain. I'll drop everything when people are ready to listen. She treats people like shit and goes live to deny all of it.
This hoe have 1,000,001 excuses. She have more excuses than the purple hoe have garbage candles laying around her house.
Lady, she didn't file a report because she can't stop talking about Laura, and her own devices are full of crimes. They're going to find out what led up to it and reopen a CPS investigation. You're out of your mind, seriously.
She talk about this like she done hacked into this bitch's devices and it's a fact.
Slobster wants those recordings dropped, eh?
Ho, you ain't got shit. She even threatened Capone.
I've been waiting for permission to drop all the shit I have on you. This might have done you in. Now you bothered me. I don't need to do dirty shit. I'll go right up to her face, dummy.
Ha 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 ha. I'd love to see your stupid ass go right to someone's face. Bitch, you won't even take a link on a panel. Shut your stupid ass up.
Think of all the dirty shit you've done. I only know a few things. I'm sure you acting like this is proving you're a psychopath. I don't know what you don't understand. I had a legitimate reason for clipping you. You are proving to me how fucking crazy you really are. Believing that what you've done doesn't count because it isn't out there yet. Why you twist people's words into your ugly life? Think about how crazy you need to be with the skeletons you have. That's what crazy is. You're on my page being a lunatic. Leave if you weren't so guilty and paranoid. You would have never been here.
She knows some things. She knows everything. She doesn't know what she knows. This hoe fucking insane.
How much shit were you involved in with MM? It's all coming out no matter who I am. No one's going to care who I am.
It's all coming out. She just needs to wait for permission. Ha 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 ha. We still waiting. Ho.
Yeah, I can't imagine how many burner phones you must have to be able to open up new accounts with the amount of troll accounts and channels you already have. And Alicia, holy shit. She's gonna end up screwing shit up for you again. You can't use that everything YouTuber's channel. I don't know everything, but I do know how you have to handle a psychopath.
Probably because you is one.
I'm confident that you will be exposed for everything you've done here, and how deeply disturbed and fucked up in the head you really are.
You're really confident in that, eh? Still haven't exposed shit except for your own stupid ass. And let's not forget all the real-life threats this hoe made. Just like the purple skank, she be obsessed with other people's husbands.
It must suck to always be scared for your husband to find out what you do all day. How many devices you have behind his back to be harassing women on the internet all day while he's doing what he's supposed to? What you take credit for? When you're not on the internet, you're probably blaming your life on him. What a sloppy, miserable life. You have no abilities. He's gonna find out the psycho he's married to. Your backpedaling doesn't change who you are.
What a fucking idiot.
She did the same thing to Christina. Those were innocent videos calling MM out until MM doxed her family. Christina escalated her responses. She convinced the community she was a victim of her too. She goes for the kids first and get consequences. She can't even handle one sub's opinion. It's time her husband should know she's putting them in danger.
After making several real-life threats, she then backpedals. You know, the same shit she accused everyone else of doing.
You really are a piece of shit. You care more about what people here think than the hideous creature you really are. I don't care what you say. You're living the nastiest life on Earth. You know it, and everyone else will soon. Your biggest fear. I don't need to do shady shit to expose you. Clearly you do it all on your own.
This hoe can't decide which personality she going to be on what day. She can't decide if she exposing this bitch or if the bitch be exposing herself. She really ramped this shit up after I trolled her ass with a pic of a beautiful engagement ring.
I think it's time to get the opinion of someone who actually matters in this. Since you believe you're just talking shit. Let's see.
Oh, who might that be? Ha 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 ha. God damn you is fucking clueless. Who is this person who, quote, actually matters? Maybe they're one of the, quote, special people you were talking about here.
There are very special people watching these videos. That's why I don't care what she says. She mistakes silence for stupidity when I'm letting her dig her own hole deep enough and laughing at her the entire time. By the way, the name of your biz is so original. You copied that too. I see. Is your business legitimate since your nose is all up in everyone else's? Loris is the first one you've done this to. Psycho. I've been playing by your rules all along. You wanna escalate. I escalate too.
This hoe be obsessed with escalating. She the escalator.
That kid is back on the escalator again.
I sincerely hope her shoelace get caught in an escalator one day.
You would see that because that's all you know. You just described your life in a nutshell. You know that though. You think you can punish people because your life is the ultimate hell. You've gotten away with it for so long. You don't realize you're not anymore. You thought I would get jealous of a ring because you think I'm somebody I'm not. You think everyone operates through life the way you have to. It's just not true. You've clearly harmed tons of people, and it will all come out. You're making that happen.
Ho, you been saying this shit for well over a year now, and the only shit that has come out is the verbal diarrhea bullshit that comes out of your mouth. Ha 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 ha, idiot. I ain't gonna read the first stupid paragraph here, but here's the second one where once again, she be threatening that something going to come out.
I don't simp for anyone, but it's really sad that you simp for yourself, especially behind clip channels. Speaking of memorizing lives, you're the only person who has every live ever made. Wait until Alicia finds out what you did to her. Because I'm going to make sure that comes out. You backstab and tattletale in the worst possible way and smile in their faces. I don't know how you live with yourself. Wait, I do know. You're a psychopath. How's NYC Urbanista?
She making sure it's all coming out right? Ha 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 ha. Here she be talking to that weirdo Jenny Hansen.
Stay tuned. No one can move on without knowing who Leona is and what she's done. She's never going to stop causing conflict here until what she's done to people is out. Those people need to heal.
Well, clearly this is all bullshit. She don't care about all these alleged people and their supposed healing that they need. She going to let these people just sit there and continue to suffer as she sits on this pile of receipts, text messages, recordings, proof, and information she has. Ha 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 ha. And here's the excuses she makes when asked for proof.
Oh, pigs, if I'm here to show how far Leona will go to backstab and play Miss Innocent Victim, then why would I put out the proof out yet? We're watching her dig her own hole and enjoying it. I'm not here to help Alicia. Nobody's giving her personal info anymore. It's Leona. She's either lying to you or you're lying for her, and both make you the usual clown.
What a damn fool.
You're so busted, you weirdo freak. It's no surprise you're not doing the right thing after all your whining and complaining, demanding apologies and accountability. You're a psychopath. This is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You'll deny it when all the evidence is in everyone's face. I don't need you to admit it to me. That's for you and the community that you think you don't owe anything to. I already know what a sick person you are, and so do you. So do your victims, and hopefully you'll have no opportunity now. It's the future to add to your long list of victims. Outside of your friends who don't stand a chance, they'll all be on the other side of you eventually.
What a crazy bunch of psycho babble. Here she is making more excuses. Ha ha ha. This bitch nuts.
No one but you is stupid enough to give a psychopath proof, but you hear paranoid all day and begging for it is proof enough for now, Leona. I warned you months ago. You should have listened. When you are caught, you're not gonna say she is a grown adult. I can't force them to do anything, like you always do to sell your friends out. I have all your numbers. You're fucking evil, and I'm gonna make sure it's done right the first time.
Ho, you ain't have shit but your own delusions and a bunch of typed letters. And here be more excuses she be making to that fucking weirdo who buys all the purple hose disfigured wax melts, Jenny Hansen.
Jenny, if I could explain on a panel and show people what she's been doing and has done, it would make much more sense, but she makes sure no one can talk or tell her truth.
Bitch, who the fuck is stopping you from going on a panel? The bitch offered you a link how many times? You full of shit. Fire up your own live, you dumb bitch. No one's stopping you from doing that. What a pussy-ass, sorry excuse. Blaming someone else 'cause you is a fucking coward. Ha 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 ha. This one be my personal favorite. This where she talking like she's some evil fucking Disney movie villain. This weird bitch begging to be doxxed for some weird fucking reason.
I told you put my info out. The first thing I'll do is go live and demolish what's left of you.
Ha 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 ha. I still laugh at this shit every time. Why the fuck she need to be doxxed in order for her to go live and demolish what's left? Like she demolished anything to begin with. Fucking nutcase.
No matter what you think you have, it isn't worse than who you are, who you always have been, and the things you've done while you were crying biggest victim the whole time. Everyone else was being themselves, and you're just done phony bitch. You're the biggest scammer here. You've been manipulating mentally unwell people. Let's see how that ends for you.
Big, bad keyboard bully over here. What a joke.
If she strikes a 250 subscriber clip channel, I won't have to come back. And her bullshit is coming out either way. When MM gets busted out, remember she had the balls to use something that happened publicly that has nothing to do with her, and she's not watching to grandstand on something she's done in private, which is where she does everything. I know for a fact, and clearly she knows the karma it brings. Remorseless psycho.
Whatever the fuck you say, ho, you are living your karma every time you wake up. Here she be, acting out one of her many personalities for that fucking weirdo Jenny Hansen. The bitch totally changes her tone when she talked to this fucking weirdo.
I never thought this would go on for this long, Jenny. I thought M would realize how crazy she sounds, take accountability, and we'd move on.
This bitch acting like she ain't in control of a situation she created. Ho, you can stop watching this bitch at any time. Problem solved. You won't have to be fake fucking outraged about what she says anymore. And what the fuck she supposed to take accountability for, ho? Did she do something to you personally? If so, you is too much of a pussy to say what it is. So either get it out or shut the fuck up.
The insanity of her demanding strangers act a certain way when she can't do it herself should be brought to light. I really didn't expect this outcome. Her mindset, how she thinks she can treat people is amazing.
What a fucking doof. Here be one of her cryptic posts where she again tried to act like she have all this shit but just be making more excuses trying to procrastinate and keep people hanging cause she don't have shit but her imagination.
All of it will eventually come to light. Right now, M deserves to sit in her crazy paranoia, not knowing when or what. Thanks for stopping by. Another troll account for Wendy. Can't make this up.
I can keep going, but 20 minutes of this hoe lying out her ass and acting like she going to drop some shit be enough? This been going on for well over 4 years now, ho, and according to your own words.
4 years of talking about someone over a few months of a friendship is an obsession.
You are literally living out your own definition of what an obsession is. You are living a lot more than just that, but we will save that shit for another time. So where's all this proof you've been hyping up and talking about for the last 4 years, ho? Fire up that live, you little.